Hello, and I'm at Bethnal Green on the West Anglia Mainline and located beside the Great Eastern Mainline. There is a London Overground Class 7 10 departing. I believe that's from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. So in this video you'll be seeing services by Greater Anglia, London Overground, Stansted Express and TfL Rail. So let's spot some trains. Here is a Great Anglia Class 720 from Chelmsford to London Liverpool Street, 720-538. The next train to pass by is going to be a Great Anglia, a lot of class 379s, from Cambridge North to London Liverpool Street. And that London Overground service was from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. 379-011. And 379-013. Here's a Greater Anglia, Here's a TfL Rail Class 345 from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street, 345-007. The next train to pass by is going to be a Stansted Express Class 745 from London Liverpool Street to Stansted Airport. (745-110). And we've actually got a three-way race coming along here. So we have a TfL Rail Class 345 from London Liverpool Street to Shenfield, a Greater Anglia Class 745 from London Liverpool Street to Chelmsford, and something else as well. Here's 745-007. And here are some Greater Anglia Class 379s from London Liverpool Street to Hertford East, 379-022. The 345. This is 379-019. And you very rarely see a three-way race. It's great to see. Now arriving is the 1116 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street, being worked by Class 710. (710-121). Now arriving is the 1117 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Cheshire, and now departing it is the 1117 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street. Always forget the names of the places on West Anglia Mainline. 710-119. We're about to have a Greater Anglia Class 745 pass by from London Liverpool Street to Southend Victoria. Here it is. Oh wait, never mind, it's a 720. 558. Now departing is the 1118 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Cheshire. And we're about to have a TfL Rail Class 345 pass by from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street. Here it is. Three 45017. Now arriving is the 1120 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford, being met by a Class 710. Seven 127. And they're gonna have to run. They do actually stop very far up the platform. And we're about to have a TfL Rail Class 345 pass by from London Liverpool Street to Shenfield. Bet none of you could guess that. 345009. And straight after, here are some Greater Anglia Class 321, 321 406. And 321 304. I'm not sure where they're from. And now arriving is the 1122 London Overground service from Enfield Town to London Liverpool Street, and also departing was the 1122 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. This is 710 130. Now departing is the 1123 London Overground service from Enfield Town to London Liverpool Street, and Greater Anglia pairing of 321s were from Chelmsford to London Liverpool Street. The next train to pass by is going to be a Greater Anglia pairing of Class 317s from Hertford East to London Liverpool Street, which are going slow behind that London Overground 710, which they are chasing. And I presume the signal behind me has probably changed to a yellow by now, so they will go through. 317 513. Yes, it has. And 317 881. The next train to pass by is going to be a TfL Rail Class 345 from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street, 345022. see the Gherkin and many other London skyscrapers over there, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of times. I did actually only just notice a few minutes ago that they were actually there. Yeah, I'm that focused on the trains. And here we have 7:20, 5:15. I couldn't tell you where that is from. Well, yeah. Now we're about to have a Stansted Express Class 745 pass by from Stansted Airport to London Liverpool Street, 745 106. And it's raining quite heavily now. I do like that noise when they clatter over the points. I think everyone does. We're about to have a TfL Rail Class 345 pass by from London Liverpool Street to Shenfield, and that Greater Anglia service which passed through was from Southend Victoria to London Liverpool Street, and there's also another Greater Anglia service from London Liverpool Street to Chelmsford, 345007. And 7:25:59 with a thumbs up from the driver. It's weird how it says on the destination board station 3 for that one. Not sure whether all of them say that, seems kind of weird. We're about to have a Greater Anglia, a lot of Class 379s pass by from London Liverpool Street to Cambridge North. (379:013). And 379:011. Now arriving is the 11:32 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street, being worked by a Class 710. (710:113). Now arriving is the 11:32 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Enfield Town, being worked by a Class 710. (710:121). And also now departing is the 11:33 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street. Now departing is the 11:33 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Enfield Town. And the next train to pass by is going to be a TfL Rail Class 345 from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street. 345016. Now arriving is the 11:35 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford, being worked by a Class 710. (7:10) 1:30. And also arriving is the 11:36 London Overground service from Cheshire to London Liverpool Street, also being worked by a Class 710, and it is 7:10 1:09. And that's 7:10 1:30, which I presume I said, just making sure. And here we have a TfL Rail Class 345 from London Liverpool Street to Shenfield, 345017. Now departing is the 11:36 London Overground service from Cheshire to London Liverpool Street. Some nice tones there, thank you very much. And also departing is the 11:37 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. And here we find 7:2562, and that is from Chelmsford to London Liverpool Street. The next train to pass by is going to be a Greater Anglia service from London Liverpool Street to Southend Victoria.
Is in operation at this station for the purpose of security and safety management. The train now approaching platform
321 304. And 321 406. And here we have a Greater Anglia Class 379 from Cambridge North to London Liverpool Street. In fact, actually it's probably a pairing. Yeah, it is. (379 006). And 379 003. The next train to pass by is going to be a TfL Rail Class 345 from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street. 345042. The next train to pass by is going to be a Greater Anglia pairing of Class 379s from London Liverpool Street to Hertford East. (379 014). Oh wait, never mind. This is actually a Stansted Express service from London Liverpool Street to Stansted Airport. And it's still 379. I did actually think I completely replaced these with the 745s, but apparently not. 379002 is on the rear. And the next 379 which comes through will be the service to Hertford East. And here we have 321 336, and this is from Southend Victoria to London Liverpool Street. And 321 237. Or was it 327? I think it's 327 actually. I'll check after this so I can just confirm to you guys. Fairly sure it's 327. And that 321 was 321 327. I also told another lie last clip because I said the next 379 to pass through will be the service to Hertford East, and I completely forgot about the 317s, and they're going to be passing through from London Liverpool Street to Hertford East. Here is a TfL Rail Class 345 from London Liverpool Street to Shenfield, and we also have a Greater Anglia service from London Liverpool Street to Chelmsford, 345022, 317 881. And 317 513. And here is the Chelmsford service. 720 538. According to the destination board, it's going to Braintree, although I'm certain it isn't, but I will check. Now arriving is the 1145 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street, being worked by Class 710. And that Greater Anglia service definitely was from London Liverpool Street to Chelmsford. They really need to fix the departure boards on the 720s. 710 116. Now departing with some great tones is the 1146 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street. Now arriving is the 1147 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Cheshire, being worked by a Class 710. Seven 113. Yeah, I'm not sure why they do stop so far up the platform, really. Surely have a good reason. Now departing is the 1148 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Cheshire. The next train to pass by is going to be a TfL Rail Class 345 from Shenfield to London Liverpool Street, 345003. And it's getting very wet here, so hopefully my phone won't bug out or anything. Only be here for another 10 minutes or so it should be fine. But if it gets too bad, I might have to end off the video early. And here we have a London Overground Class 710. And here is my service out of here, so I'm going to end off the video here. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll try to respond to it. And join my Discord server if you want to talk to me and my fans. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.